Turns out there's been an inch of rain, so we're struggling where to take this muck. A lot of pigs have gone this morning, so we've got a yard empty, and there's another load going this afternoon, so there'll be 2 yards to fill up. And where we wanted to take it, I've just been for a ride in fact, and we'd make a horrendous mess. It's like real red clay, and we'd pull it all out onto the road. We won't sink or anything like that, but we'd make a mess of the track and the road coming out. So we've started taking it to a bit of sand, tipping out wheat, which you don't want to do, but I'm backing off road onto some wheat. So anyway, one-man band today. Now we're all helping a contractor out in Redfield. Driving down the side of a old crop forage harvester, and Phil's had to go somewhere, so one-man band. We're quite careful where we place our muck, because there's likelihood to be a lot of weed seeds, blackgrass seeds even, and that dry muck like that we try to place on, fields what have got blackgrass on. Because that hasn't rotted, in my opinion, if there is any seeds, that hasn't rotted at all. Where this black stuff here, you get this muck like that. It's real potent with ammonia through the pigweed and pig muck. And, you would think it's soaked into any seeds what have been there and sort of and damaged them and made them rotten and infertile like. So all the black muck, the real rotted stuff goes onto clean land, and that dry stuff we'll put on some, probably for spring corn, on a blackgrass area. So whether this theory is right or wrong, I don't know, but it's our theory. So, and to be honest, you don't get a lot of blackgrass growing on muck hills. Occasionally you get a bit here and there, but you don't get a lot on, especially if you heap them up. We always heap our muck hills up, so to try and create a heat and to kill anything. And yeah, very rarely, if they're there a year or two, you get a few bits and pieces growing, but so it's an indication that all the seeds have been shed anyway, and there aren't many seeds, but we do that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but it's our theory. Now we've finished mucking out, it's wash trailer time, so getting ready for harvest. Ollie's leading compost today actually, so we aren't going to bother until that job's finished with. But this one was on pig muck, so we're going to give it a good spruce up today and service it all and go through everything, make sure lights are everything, brakes are adjusted up. In fact, they want backing off. The two bloody, somehow they've come really grabby. And you can, these 550 wheels, they're too expensive to be bloody locking them up, that's the last thing you want. But no, it's a Triffitt this, it's a D-mount. We can take the sides off, and it's got an extendable bit what we can put on back and use it for a flatbed, but we've never had it in that mode. We bought it like this. In fact, it isn't really our trailer. This is destined to go to New Zealand. After this harvest, my friend over there, it was here for last harvest actually. So we've had 2 years free rent off him, and he wants us to get through this harvest and then put it in a box for him with some other stuff he's sort of organising. But yeah, good trailer. Built in 09, terrific trailers, only down the road, Full Sutton. You know, bloody hell, they produced some trailers in the day. And then it was sold out to, I think something to do with a scrapyard in Hull. Willingham Scrapyard, maybe? I think I've got my facts right. And they seem to, I don't know, they didn't do much with it. And then they've moved down south. But very good product. The lad who, the factory now, is still building trailers. It's called DRT Trailers. A lad called Pete Slater. Good trailer, really good trailer. He's got the attitude that if you're going to do it right, you know. Engineer through and through. Some good lads work for him. And yeah, look him up, DRT Trailers. It ain't a plug for him, but I've looked around his trailer and they're good, like, you know, really good. But bad stuff's got expensive, you know, where you could get a 14-ton trailer. Did they used to work at £1 a ton or something? About 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Now, bloody hell, they double it. You know, I know price of steel's gone up, but stuff is very expensive. So, but no, good trailer. Look at that bloody thing. I know you think I'm obsessed, but a blackgrass plant's even got there. Jumpy little fella, isn't it, today? Oh dear, it makes me laugh. It's not bullying in the workplace or anything. It's only a little bit of banter. Thursday morning. Sun was just going up over the walls, but seems to have clouded over us, so it's going to be a crappy day. But anyway, we'll get what we'll give it. This bloody growth stick in this maze. It's over 4 foot now, and in a fortnight, in 2 weeks, it's grown like 18 inch. It's bloody amazing, this stuff, how it grows. And I mean, the weed, don't look at the weed control. It's a disaster this year, but it's still growing and growing strong. So I think the rubbish will get left in the bottom. And it's a lovely colour. I don't know whether you can make that out, but it's a right colour, real deep green. Looks really healthy. Just wants some sun now. I mean, them sunny days, you can nearly watch it grow. But what we're going to do with this, I do not know. I mean, this blackgrass here in this bottom's resistant. It's going to seed again, so there's going to be billions of seeds. We're going to have to grass this little piece. It's only 5 acre here. The other side of the field's fairly clean, where they're growing coriander over there. That's fairly clean, but this side, don't know. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, it's piss wet through. Yeah, okay. To be honest, that ain't the thick area. The thick area, look at that. I ain't going to walk to it, but there's a couple of areas like that. What I don't know, I think I might come and spray off, but it's one of them, where do you stop? If you start spraying off, where do you stop, like, sort of thing. But no, quite pleased with it. But no, we'll have to evasive action next year. Really serious evasive action. But it's a lovely morning. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, and it's so quiet. There's odd wagging on main road. You can hear an odd truck going down 1079, but no, it's lovely. But we got some terrible showers last night. Really did. But I've had a look at over at some winter barley. That's really why I'm up, because I was a bit, well, not worried, but I was in back of my head. Ooh, is our barley gone down? And a bit of the Infinity has actually gone down, but the Cassie is standing proud, and it looks really well. We went to a KWS seed do yesterday, and these old varieties, they're Cassias that's only got 2 years left, and they won't get a seed. I can't understand why, because looking at the plot where the Cassia was growing, it looked the best barley to me. And the reason why it's not stiff in straw. There's better barleys there what are stiff in straw, but looking at their competitors and the ones what are taking over, to me they weren't as good as Cassia. So I don't know, we'll get some new seed in a couple of years and keep it going another couple of years probably, because it just suits our job. Like Infinity's a good barley though, but yeah, the Cassia really suits our job. So yeah, the pigs arrived last night. New batch of pigs. Bloody hell! As soon as the wagon turned up, the heavens opened. I mean, rain. Oh, never seen that like it. There's a little bit of cough. With. I mean, not really to worry about. It just wants monitoring, you know, because if they soon drug their water. But they're all right, but they're in a mucky state. I don't know where they'll come from, but they must have been a bit wet and mucky. So yeah, there's another load coming later on. We're about 500 down, so they average 44 kilo when they come in, and they'll be, what will they be? About 12-week-old. There's a lot of colour to them. Last batch of pigs, they want a lot of colour, but there's a lot of colour to this batch, so I don't know what their breeding is. So yeah, procedure is just walk through them. You know, new yard in action as well. We have to go pick our new troughs up. That one's not really good enough for the job, it's just a temporary one for now. There's 2 brand new troughs to pick up later on today. 2 new drinkers to go in here, because this is only a temporary one. It's just a temporary thing we put for now, sort of thing. We always put loads of bedding in from the start, because, you know, we shouldn't have to put any bales in here for a fortnight. They just keep stirring the fresh up until it gets mucky, and we'll try and train them to shit in passage, so keep the mess there, and then we can push through, and then we'll shut that gate and push through and try and keep, so it saves straw. There's a bit of woodwork to finish off here. We're putting some curtains on there, so winter time we can shut that up so into draft. We're going to put a line of straw here. I don't know whether it'll work, but I think we're going to put a line of straw to shelter it. We get a lot of weather from that direction, and it'll blow right through the shed. So the plan is to try and keep them a bit warmer, because I've said before, if you keep them warmer, they grow faster. So we get an extra half batch a year. I mean, a carb pig grows half as fast as a nice snuggly warm pig. You know, they convert their food, where they're eating to keep warm. Well, eating to keep warm if they're carb. Well, if they aren't carb, they're eating to make pork. So it's beneficial for the company, so we get brownie points, and it's beneficial for us, because we get an extra batch, a bit more revenue from our shed. Inquisitive little creatures, aren't they? Morning, Saturday again. Yesterday afternoon I went into Hull for my second job, and while I was there, they've put this new drinker in. fact, when it first turned up, when it was, you know, sort of in back at pickle, I wasn't really impressed. But actually now, looking at it now, it's because I thought it was a bit flimsy and fragile. But you know, apparently they don't waste much water with these. Because what they do, play with that, and then drink out of that. But you know, when I first saw them, I thought, Christ almighty, these aren't going to last. These are going to just smash to bits. They look really frail. But now, yeah, like I said, now they're on wall. Quite pleased, actually. So I'll take that one out. There's another one to go on there. And they've put the new feeders in as well. Picked them up yesterday. They're built locally, only down at the road at Almost Spalding Moor. That's the feeders we used to use. Or similar to that, actually. That one's a weaner feeder, not a finisher feeder. But we bought these, all made of galv sheet. I think it's about, I don't know, 2 mil maybe. And bloody hell, very, very well put together. Yeah, very pleased. Yeah, very solid. But they weren't cheap, yeah. Made locally at Almost Spalding Moor. Heath Simpson, I don't know what the D means for, but it's Heath Simpson Engineering. They weren't cheap, like that. But buy cheap, buy twice. See, the galvanising on them, the galvanising should make them last twice as long, you would hope. And they just look very, very strongly built, you know, like the folds. Them folds down there will make it a lot stronger. Yeah, bloody good thing, I like it. Very pleased. In fact, they weren't that dear. I did a plug for him, like I said, I don't plug people. I won't plug people if it's a crap product. But they're right. I'm quite pleased because I hadn't even really seen some before I bought 3. And I was just sort of, well, a mate of mine said they were right, like, and he was right. So, yeah. They weren't cheap neither, but yeah, well, fella, what we're going to do, we're going to put some straw in here now. Now they've learnt to go to the toilet in here, we're going to put some straw in. And I reckon the train now, and they'll mess in this area. Maybe an odd top bale like that up there. So it's not real clean straw. And then they'll get used to where to go to the toilet. And it will save, hopefully, a lot of straw. If you like these videos, tick and subscribe. And we do about 1 or 2 a week, depending how busy. And a little bit steady at the moment, but when we get into harvest, hopefully footage will be a bit better. A bit more going on, but it won't be long. I reckon 3 weeks. There's a lot of lads around here reckon a fortnight, but I think they're 3 weeks. Very, very green is all about it. So. But that depends on weather, doesn't it? It comes really hot, maybe sooner, but as I say, tick and subscribe and we'll go from there. Bye for now.